We're all getting ready for Thanksgiving Day, and we're being joined by Chef Michael Gulotta from Mofo and Maypop, and soon to be an Italian restaurant. We'll get into that later.
Got a lot going on.
And you don't serve turkey at either of the restaurants.
Heck no, we closed down. I let my people have off.
That's good.
I cook.
And you're showing us today how to really make a turkey moist and juicy.
Yeah, so we're jumping in with my good friends from Tony Chachere's, and so I love their products. And so with these, we can get in there because people do the brine or they do like the really long salt it where they salt it for like days. But if you gotta do it quick and you gotta make it flavorful, this is the way to do it.
So you're injecting stuff into the turkey.
We're gonna inject this with. Well, I do a couple of steps. I do a lot of things. So we're gonna inject it. I like the this bacon one. Really, really good. So we're just gonna get on in there.
Does that really make a difference?
Heck yeah, because it gets it right into there. Because a lot of people will brine the turkeys, which is the same thing. You're trying to get salt and seasoning into the meat while pulling moisture out, whereas this does it extra fast.
Because sometimes, and you don't want to cook it too long because you want the breast to be nice and moist.
Right, that's the tricky part. And but when you do this, you get a little bit of that extra love. And what I do, this is fun because I do this with my chickens too. I put a little bit.
So you get into their skin.
I do that to everybody.
Just like you do to a lot of people.
And then I put a little bit. I made a little seasoned butter with a little bit of the Tony Chachere's. So I whip the butter. So that's like basting it while it's cooking. And what it does is it basically fries the skin with the butter and makes it extra crispy.
Okay.
Right? So that's the move with that. And then we're just going to go to town with this.
And then how long do you cook it? I mean, I know it's per pound.
So yeah, so if you're doing a 350-degree oven, this is a 18-pound turkey. You want to go about 4 hours.
Okay.
4 hours, and I cover it at first. And of course, you don't need salt or pepper. All you need is a little bit of Tony's. It does all the work for you.
Nice and spicy. And this is the finished product.
This is the finished product.
This is a gorgeous turkey.
And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make little leftover sandwiches. So I love these. Obviously, everyone does, right?
Okay.
The little brown rolls.
And those are just store-bought?
Hell yeah. We're not making this hard.
We really don't say hell on the air.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's better. Although hell is in the Bible.
And
I'm probably going there, so.
I made a little, all right, so you take your leftover cranberry dressing.
Yeah.
Mix it with some mayonnaise and a little bit of Tony Chachere's just for some seasoning.
Will that almost be like an aioli or?
No. Mayonnaise and aioli are basically the same thing. Hold on, we gotta get in here. So we gotta cut some of this off.
Wait, just give me a little piece of that to try. Oh, that's good.
All right, so turkey.
Very good.
All right.
And you make your own gravy. Now, when you make gravy, you use the drippings to do it.
Right.
And then what do you do?
So I make a stock with the necks and the tails. Like, they have the neck and the tail stuffed in there. I'll take those out. I'll make a gravy with that. Hold on, we're gonna put some bacon on here.
That's like a
dude. This is a day after
biscuit po' boy.
This is a day after Thanksgiving sandwich. This is what we gotta. This is what we do, right?
Maybe you should start selling stuff at the restaurant like this.
Once again, heck no.
Okay.
Well, no. I mean, we could do it. We could do it the day after. I'm just not going to be there on Thanksgiving Day.
That's what I'm saying. The day after.
Yeah.
Cook a bunch of turkeys.
Yeah.
Serve them with the chicken wings. Then you could add the turkey wings to your chicken wings at Mofo.
It's not a terrible idea, actually. But
well, see, I'm full of them. I'm full of something.
All right, watch. So now we got this. How about that move?
It's almost like you're a chef.
It's almost. It's I fool people every day.
This looks good though.
Right? How's that look?
Looks
You
great.
gonna try it?
Yeah, of course I will.
Come on. So yeah. So the Tony Chachere seasonings, they make it super easy. Don't need salt, don't need pepper. Just need the seasoning and the injectable. And yeah.
And you don't want a bland turkey. You want a little spice in there. That's good.
You need that seasoning, definitely. And 50 years they've been around. So.
All right. We going to Sheba or we going to weather next?
I don't know.
Okay, let's go to weather.